I have $650 million check. I got a single check. लेकिन अभी तक कल मुंबई में आप मुझे राजधानी पकड़ना था, लोकल ट्रेन पकड़ के एक फोटो निकाल के ट्वीट किया, वो वायरल हो गया. Billionaire is traveling in the second class local, right?
Yeah.
Trust me. पैसा मराठीमध्ये सांगतो, ऐकून घ्या. पैसा खिसात मनात नहीं. इतना दूर से आया हूं, थोड़ा और जोर चाहिए. नमस्कार. राइट. सो હું મદ્રાસી છું. ऐसा तो India is made up of two countries. One is Tamil Nadu, another is rest of India. So people were talking about content. तुम गुजराती में करो, हिंदी में करो, तमिल में जब तक नहीं करते हो, तमिलनाडु मार्केट तुम्हारा नहीं है. I thank you for inviting me, and thank you Krunal Mehta for connecting me. I feel very sad that I am the oldest man in this crowd. I am 64. Old, bald, bold. So I will take you through almost some next 45 minutes. If you are tired, and if you are not tired, another 15 minutes. You can come and stand here to waste time of getting the mic, and for 15 minutes you can take my time to answer your questions. Fortunately, I was born in a village, and fortunately, I was poor. This क्या शुरुआत ऐसा हो रही है? Because I want to make you people to think the conventional wisdom is often wrong. Do think unconventionally. There is a likelihood you will also become a billion-dollar company. Tamil Nadu, there were wonderful chief ministers, past tense. There was a chief minister called Mr. Kamraj. He brought school meals to the school. नहीं होता तो मैं स्कूल नहीं जाता. आज सूरत में जाके सूरत वालों को बिजनेस कैसा सिखाना है ये मद्रासी नहीं बता सकता है. So thank you, Mr. Kamraj. 5 children, no income. My mother. My father was neither an employee nor an employer. I think women are very powerful. Otherwise, how will she manage to put all her children in Madras University graduates and all of them in Mumbai University postgraduates? This is the power of the lady. जरा जोर से तालियां बजाइए. अगर आपको तालियां बजाना आता है तो सेशन बहुत बढ़िया रहेगा. तो मैं थोड़ा बीच में रुकूंगा, समझ जाओ, तालियां बजाओ. 5 classes, 1 classroom, 1 class teacher. No atlas, no dictionary, no school bus, no parent-teacher association. Cool. So I studied in Tamil medium school, and I can write a book of 500 pages about how did I finish my education. In only 1,000 rupees, I completed BSc. From 0 class to BSc, it was only 1,000 rupees which was spent on me. There was no money to buy the textbook, and I didn't have textbook in 12th standard. And I scored 200 out of 200 in mathematics, just because I could use a library. Engineering जाना था. पिताजी बोला 5 साल नहीं हो सकता है, आर्ट्स कॉलेज में जाओ. बीएससी 3 अक्षर है, बीकॉम 4 अक्षर है. बीएससी 400 रुपया है, बीकॉम 300 रुपया है. मेरा दिमाग बोला BCom ले लो, 300 रुपया में हो जाएगा. So I was a BCom student for 1 full month. एक मेरा प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर KR कार्तिकेयन, who is no more, उसने पूछा engineering you didn't go? No sir, poor. No BSc? No sir, poor. उसको नहीं समझ में आया. I told 100 rupees was the gap. अपना पॉकेट से 100 रुपया निकाल के मुझे कॉमर्स से लेकर साइंस में लेके गया. अगर वो नहीं होता मैं साइंटिस्ट नहीं बनता, एंटरप्रेन्योर नहीं बनता, स्टोरी नहीं बोलता. BSc फर्स्ट क्लास. मैं सोचा कोयम्बतूर में बहुत सारा इंडस्ट्री से, फैक्ट्री से काम मिल जाएगा, लेकिन आई फेल्ड 50 इंटरव्यूज कंसिक्यूटिवली. आज जैसा एप्लीकेशन भेजने का उस जमाना में इंटरनेट नहीं था. हर वॉचमैन से भीख मांग कर अंदर जाना होता. तो वो पहले सवाल पूछता था, डू यू हैव एक्सपीरियंस? गधे. मई महीना में एग्जाम खत्म हुआ, जून महीना में एक्सपीरियंस है क्या पूछ रहा है. ये कौन सा मेडिकल शॉप में मिलता है खरीदने के लिए. ट्रस्ट में इन 1978 मैंने एक डिसीजन लिया था कि अगर मैं एक दिन एक कंपनी खोलूं, उधर सिर्फ फ्रेशर को ही काम पे लूंगा, एक्सपीरियंस को नहीं लूंगा. ट्रस्ट में I have employed 25,000 freshers in my company. कॉम्पिटिटर का बैलेंस शीट में एम्प्लॉय कास्ट 27%. मेरा बैलेंस शीट में एम्प्लॉय कास्ट 11%. 11%. अगर मेरा कंपनी में कोई एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए आएगा, क्राइटेरिया टू चूज, गांव से आया तो टिक करो, खेती बाती किया तो टिक करो, फ्रेशर है तो टिक करो, अगर इंग्लिश पूरा नहीं आता है तो टिक करो. ये क्राइटेरिया था. मैं बहुत बढ़िया पंचलाइन बोलता हूँ. फर्स्ट लेट मी टेल द फर्स्ट पंचलाइन फॉर द इवनिंग. इंग्लिश इज अ लैंग्वेज, इंग्लिश इज नॉट नॉलेज. बहुत सारे लोग इंग्लिश को नॉलेज समझ लेते हैं. एक कंपनी में नौकरी मिला. फॉर्चुनेटली दैट कंपनी आल्सो वाज क्लोज डाउन. फॉर्चुनेटली गांव, फॉर्चुनेटली गरीब, फॉर्चुनेटली कंपनी काम नहीं मिला, और जो कंपनी मिला वो भी बंद हो गया. सो 1982 अगस्त 18 1982 S9 coach, berth number 41, Jayanti Janata Express, Kanyakumari to Mumbai, boarded in Coimbatore, or reached to Mumbai VT railway station. I had an interview with Baba Atomic Research Center. एक दिन पहले ही आया था, क्योंकि सरकार नौकरी मिस नहीं होनी चाहिए. और जैसा मैं मुंबई में पहुंचा, बरसात इतना हुई, मेरे पीछे एक भी ट्रेन नहीं आया. 5 लोगों को इंटरव्यू में बुलाया था, 100 लोग ही आया था, और वैकेंसी 80 था. मुझे भी नौकरी मिल ही गया. सो आई वोंट टेल दैट मेरा इंटरव्यू बहुत अच्छा गया, ये गया वो गया. इंटरव्यू में ये सवाल पूछा था कि थायराइड कहाँ है. मेरा मैथमेटिक्स था. मैं सोचा कहीं कहीं होगा. एंड आई टोल्ड आई डोंट नो. I'm very honest, I won't tell a bluff. So I got a job, and I want you to understand the next punchline. In 1982, I did not know where thyroid was. In 1992, I finished a PhD in thyroid biochemistry. And in 2002, I am running world's largest thyroid testing laboratory. Punchline ये है, if you do what you have studied, you will survive. But if you do what you have not studied, you will be the leader. So, government job, gazetted officer post, My father-in-law was in love with me. Anybody who has a marriageable age daughter has to love a boy. And he approached me. I didn't want to marry a Bombay girl because मैं तो गाँव से आया हूँ. But then he persuaded me again and again. I thought लड़की देखने के लिए पैसा तो नहीं लगता ना. So let me see the girl. But not at all impressive. But then generally you don't tell it. कबर देगा. और कबर नहीं दिया. कबर नहीं दिया तो समझ में आनी चाहिए. But then if father-in-laws have no ego, at least until marriage. So he kept on walking. I told my landlady, अगर अंकल आएगा तो बोल दो मैं नहीं हूँ. I was staying as a paying guest for 10 years in a Maharashtrian's house. 10 years as a paying guest. पण मी मराठी बन बोल तो. So that lady managed 5 times, 6 times. Then she told, you only manage because I can't tell the same lie so many times. Same man. So I thought I will tell him. His face was a cute looking face. So I didn't want to tell him no because he will think that I don't like the girl. The father will feel insulted. Mathematics mind, fast, it worked. Can I talk to her for 1 hour? He said yes. He will arrange. So it was Madam Kama Road, Nariman Point, State Bank of India, 14th floor, and I am meeting my would-be wife for 1 hour. 1 घंटा में कितना minutes है? 55 minutes I only talked. 5 minutes absolute silence was there. I decided I must marry her. कहीं होता है क्या लड़की चुपचाप 1 घंटा और वो भी होने वाला पति के सामने कुछ नहीं पूछा. You want to know what I talked in 45 minutes? I'll tell you in 45 seconds. घर नहीं है, पेइंग गेस्ट हूं, जिंदगी भर घर नहीं खरीदेगा, समझा? गांव में जाएगा, घर है, टॉयलेट नहीं है, समझ गई? मेरा परिवार में सबसे बड़ा बेटा मैं हूं, जिम्मेदारी. मेरा ब्रदर्स का सबसे बड़ा मैं भाई हूं, जिम्मेदारी. हमारा शादी के लिए मेरा पास पैसा नहीं है, जिम्मेदारी तुम्हारी. लास्ट बट नॉट लीस्ट, तुम जो हमारी शादी के लिए खर्च करता है वो तुम्हारा पिताजी को पता चलना नहीं चाहिए. Crazy, I thought she will think. So I told, if you still want to marry me, tell your father to come and meet me today. And that night my father-in-law again came. That means he has agreed for all those conditions. And I was extremely lucky. You know why? If you try to discourage and if he doesn't get discouraged, you don't have a pressure in life to live. And trust me, that was the best possible decision I could take in my life. We got married, 2 salaries, State Bank of India salary, Government of India salary, 2 children, life is cool. My boss was very nice to me. I was very nice to him. My mother-in-law was very nice to me. I was nice to her. So everything goes on so smooth. 14 saal experience khatam. Velumani has got MSc, PhD, both in thyroid biochemistry. तो मुझे ऐसा लगा इतना जिंदगी अच्छा रहेगा वो अच्छा नहीं है. Comfort zones are danger zones. If you don't understand that you are in a comfort zone, you are getting into more and more danger zones. तो अपने आप से पूछने लगा कि जीने आया या जीतने आया. जीना तो कोयम्बतूर में जी सकता था, जीतना है तो मुंबई आया है. बड़ा बनना है या बुढ़ा बनना है? बुढ़ा तो अपने आप होता है, वो भी सरकार नौकरी में जल्दी होता है. तो बड़ा बनना है तो रिस्क लेना है. तो एक तमिल प्रॉवर्ब है, सॉरी व्हाट यू कॉल एस प्रॉवर्ब, नॉट प्रॉवर्ब, वो एक सेइंग है. एक लंबा बाल खींचो, उसमें एक नाट बांधो, एक पहाड़ के ऊपर डालो, खींचो, आया तो पहाड़, गया तो बाल। आया तो पहाड़, गया तो बाल। रिस्क लेना है। There are only two kinds of people on this earth. One is successful, दूसरा KPM. सुना क्या? One is successful who took the risk. The other did not risk, KPM. खाया पिया मर गया। Fortunately, on a Friday evening, I noticed my closing balance was 2 lakh rupees. 2 lakh in 1995 is today 2 crores. My monthly expenditure was 5,000 rupees. 2 lakh monthly 5,000 means 40 months family is safe. Tick number 1. Right side, left side. All my colleagues already had purchased 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom hall kitchen. I was the only man without EMI. Third, my wife is working in State Bank of India. और क्या चाहिए? So, Friday evening I put in my papers without discussing with my family, wife, anyone. किसी से हम कभी पूछते ही नहीं हैं. क्योंकि in life either you can discuss or you can decide, you can't do both. If you discuss, you can't decide, especially with family members, you discuss, gone. I didn't tell anything at home in the evening. Night 2 o'clock, my wife asked me, आज आई सोया नहीं है? I said I have resigned. She knows रात को तो मैं झूठ नहीं बोलता हूँ. Until that time she was horizontal, then she became vertical. She was shocked. She put on the light and she looked at my eyes and she told me, अगर आप कल से ड्यूटी पे नहीं जाएगा तो मैं भी नहीं जाऊंगी. धमकी रात को 2 बजे. Mind you, until that time I was also horizontal, then I became vertical. And मैं तो सलमान खान हूँ. एक बार मैं डिसीजन लेता हूँ, अपने आप को सुनता नहीं हूँ. So I told her, चलो साथ जिएंगे, साथ मरेंगे, तू भी मत जाना, मैं भी नहीं जाऊंगा. Trust me, both of us left the job in the same day. उसका भरोसा में नौकरी छोड़ के आया, वो धमकी दिया. And this leaving the job together with taking such a huge risk only what makes me to stand here now. Son was 5 years, daughter was 3 years, I was 37, in age where you just गरीबी से अभी भाग रहा है, फिर से रिस्क लिया. That's the power of taking risk. Please note, taking risk is very, very important. Some people think not taking a decision is the best decision. Hello? Not taking a decision is the best decision, which is wrong. Velumani has resigned. Job is no more. I did a PhD in thyroid. उसमें मुझे समझ में आया थायराइड में क्या क्या इनसाइट्स है, टेस्ट में क्या क्या इनसाइट्स है. और थायराइड रिसर्च में मुझे ये पता चला, if reagents are made in India, it is only 30 rupees per patient, otherwise it is 150 rupees per patient. And all my competitors were purchasing at 150 rupees per patient, and I was having only 30 rupees cost. Disrupted. Punchline. If you know the COGS, COGS is cost of goods. If you know the COGS, you can do business. If you know the COGS of COGS, you can disrupt. So I got into the field. Red come Reka. Mind you, many people go wrong in pricing. Many people go wrong in pricing. There is no company on this earth closed down because they have priced it low. All the companies which have gone closed is, in spite of pricing it high, they could not control the cost or the product did not have a need. You understand what I'm talking? So, price it low. You will be the most powerful person. जो खोना चाहता है वो कभी खोता नहीं है, जो खोने से डरता है वो कभी पाता नहीं है. सो खोने से डरना नहीं है, plan to lose. People, what they do, price it high and burn the investors' money, which very often does not work. Let me tell you, this business is such a wonderful business. इतना प्राइस कम रेखा, सभी लोग बोला वेलुमनी टेस्ट ही नहीं करता है, और मेरा कभी मार्केटिंग टीम नहीं था, मेरा कॉम्पिटिटर को सिर्फ मेरा ही बारी में बात करना था, मार्केटिंग हो ही गया। पूरा हिंदुस्तान में इतना मार्केटिंग हुआ, I was growing 25% year over year for 25 years non-stop. And in the entire world, India is cheapest. In entire India, I am the cheapest. And my balance sheet has got 40% EBITDA for 25 years consistently. A business in which I have only put 2 lakh rupees inside the business. No investor money into business. I didn't put more money into business. Never borrowed. थोड़ा shocking लगता है ना? Yes. That's why when I came on the stage, मैं बुड्ढा हूँ. मुझे सुनकर अब टेंशन मत हो जाओ. This is some old time, probably it happened. But it's a very unique company, no borrowing, no investor money, highest profit, consistent growth, employed only freshers, highest efficiency, and trust me, it's all because of one single word, focus. Focus. उस जमाना में ऐसा नेटवर्किंग नहीं आता था, ऐसा इवेंट नहीं होता था, सिर्फ और सिर्फ focus on the customer, nothing else. So it was a great journey. Totally, I have run the business for 27 years. The day when I exited the business, mean age of the employee 25 years. Hello? Because every year take 25% more staff straight from college. 100 days trained by you for a fresher, then that man is 1000 days experience from your competitor. Hello, samjha kya? Take and train. Giving job to a fresher is even CSR. हर और परिवार में ढूंढो, अगर उस परिवार को अभी तक मंथली सैलरी पिताजी ऑटो रिक्शा चलाता है, वो बेटा तुम्हारे लिए जिंदगी भर काम करेगा. So I have employed freshers, I have employed poor. Business is running exceedingly well. ये business में थोड़ा concepts था, वो समझाता हूँ. Otherwise it look like वेलुमनी के जी बूम में business किया. Concept ये है, don't do manufacturing and marketing by yourself. You only manufacture if you are good at manufacturing. Only market if you are good at marketing. मैंने क्या किया? लेबोरेटरी में सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस करना एक काम है, सर्विसेज को मार्केटिंग करना और एक काम है. सो अपॉइंट फ्रैंचाइजीज टू सेल योर सर्विसेज इफ यू आर गुड एट प्रोड्यूसिंग सर्विसेज. ये फर्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट हिंदुस्तान में पैथोलॉजी इंडस्ट्री में कोई नहीं लाया. मदरासी कैसा बिजनेस करेगा पंजाब में? लोकल आदमी चाहिए. सो आई हैव पुट फ्रैंचाइजीज कॉन्सेप्ट. फ्रैंचाइजी को और डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर को या ब्रोकर्स को जो भी हमारा सर्विसेज देता है, आप लोग 20% देते हो, 25% देते हो. मैंने उनको क्या बोला, 600 रुपया मार्केट चार्ज करता है, तो 400 रुपया ले लो, 300 रुपया तू रख लो, 100 रुपया मुझे दे दो. वो बेहोश हो गया. 60-70% मार्जिन कोई देता है क्या? जो देना चाहता है, जो खोना चाहता है, वो कभी खोता नहीं है. जो कोने से डरता है वो कभी पाता नहीं है. इतना दौड़ा वो लोग, when they get more money they will run like anything. You will build volumes. Partnership, sharing the margin. Third thing, जब तक ओला आया, जब तक उबर आया, taxis were standing for 20 hours and running for 4 hours. Agreed? Now they run for 20 hours and stand for 4 hours. जब तक वेलुमनी फील्ड में आया, thyroid testing machine was standing for 20 hours and running for 4 hours. Today they run 20 hours. मैंने बनाया a standing machine. is a standing machine is a liability. A running machine is an asset, makes sure the machine runs. It's money. I have done a McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't make masala dosa. It only makes burger. I didn't do pathology. I didn't do microbiology. I only did biochemistry, which is numerical, which is scalable. तो मैंने उसमें फोकस किया तो कोई नहीं ऐसा करता था. All others were interested sick patients. I was interested in patients who monitor their wellness. All of them were interested in acute illness. I was interested in chronic illness. Their patients are once patients. My patients are once for all patients. And their patients, they have to acquire every day. My patient is 25 years guaranteed patient. Is that clear? Their patients were horizontal. My patients were vertical and walking. Is that clear? Identify your product correctly. Don't match your product with your competitor. Differentiate from your competitor. You will be most likely be successful. So yeah, all these things are innovation. Walmart makes money only from vendors, not from customer, because they buy millions of pieces. My competitors started doing only 100 tests per month or 200 tests per month. I did 100,000 tests a day. 70% discount. Is that clear? So in some industries it works, all industries it does not work. In my industry it worked. Times of India was the first investor in my company. They gave me money and they took money back. Very interesting. And they gave me advertisements. So I have to advertise. I thought I will give advertisement, I will give a lot of business. But investors only came, turnover did not come. When they came to my table, I had a power to dictate because I did not want to dilute. I want all of you to understand, if you are an entrepreneur, if you go and pitch, your value is half X. If they have come and pitching about them, your value is 2x. Simple. कौन सा कॉलेज में MBA पढ़ा? गांव में पढ़ा. That's very, very powerful way of looking at things. So investors आए थे, they told me, we want to buy your stock. What is your valuation? 400 crore. Top line पता नहीं था, multiple क्या कुछ नहीं पता था. Salman Khan tha. Wow, 400 crore. What is the logic? You are on my table. They were sipping coffee, they kept the coffee and went away. I didn't want to. If you don't want to sell your stock, you get the highest value. Trust me. If you don't want to sell that villa, you get the highest price. Is that clear? The same guy comes after 6 months. मतलब वैल्यू सही था, नहीं तो वापस नहीं आएगा ना. They are back. I had a courage to tell 500. 500? 2 quarter? Yes, दोनों quarter अच्छा गया. Before the coffee came, they went away. I'm happy. Same guys come exactly after 2 more quarters. This time I didn't want to waste my coffee. Straight away told 600 crore, checkbook लाया है. Trust me, I diluted at 600 crore, 25%, not because money company wanted, not because money I wanted. I wanted to have a feeling, 500 रुपया लेके बॉम्बे आया था, मेरा पास 600 crore की कंपनी है. Exactly after 1 year, और एक पार्टी आया. बोला उसने भेजा, मैं समझ गया. So I thought 100 ऊपर जाएगा, पूरा खरीद के जाएगा. 200 जाना है. मैथमेटिक्स का कुछ सीए किसी को नहीं पूछा मेरा कंपनी वैल्यू क्या है. उनके हाथ में बैग था, मैं सोचा उसमें चेकबुक हो सकता है, तो वो डर आ गया. तो मन चाहता था 1000 बोलो, मुंह से निकला 1200। ट्रस्ट मी, दे सेड चेकबुक लाया है। So within 1 year, 600 became 1200. Next 3-4 years go, पहले वाला बागर जाना है, उसको IPO चाहिए था। So बोर्ड रूम में उसने बोला, we will do an IPO, why not? मैं परिवार परेशान में आ गया, साइड में लेके गया, IPO झंझट है, जिम्मेदारी है, जवाबदारी है, चुप। सुनो, I left Coimbatore only for a thrill. ऐसा कोयम्बतूर में ऐसा नहीं है पूरा भूखा मरता है। I married a Bombay girl only for a thrill. I left government job also only for thrill. I went for a private equity only for a thrill. तब तक वो लोग समझ गया, ठीक है IPO चला। Trust me, I went for an IPO. And IPO was at 2400. That means it has again 1200 to double हो गया 2400. First day of the IPO 4 times subscribed. Second day 8 times subscribed. I thought third day maybe 16 times subscribed. Trust me, जब तीसरा दिन शाम को 4 बजे स्टॉक मार्केट क्लोज हुआ, 74 times सब्सक्राइब हुआ। So we were celebrating, इतना सब्सक्राइब हुआ, पूरा हिंदुस्तान के पता चला। एक मद्रासी चला रहा है थायरोकेयर, तब तक कौन है मद्रासी किसी को पता भी नहीं है। Every bank chief has come to know because 35,000 crore has come into one company account in an IPO. मैं मांगा था सिर्फ 400 करोड़ की। So it was such a powerful journey. रात को देखता हूँ मेरा मोबाइल फोन में लायर नोटिस अक्यूज नंबर 1 में था। Second, all my directors, then all my lead managers, then National Stock Exchange, then Bombay Stock Exchange, then ROC. मैं सोचा इतना मतलब मैं कुछ गुनाह नहीं किया रहेगा, अकेला मेरा नाम आया रहेगा तो मैं नींद नहीं हो सकता है ना। Slept peacefully. चौथा दिन summons from Bombay High Court. आरोप ये था, they came to apply for the IPO at 3 o'clock. Computer was hanging. किसका कंप्यूटर? उसका कंप्यूटर हैंगिंग, मेरा ऊपर आरोप। बट कोर्ट इज कोर्ट, कम एंड अटेंड। कोर्ट में गया, जज पूछ रहा है सवाल, डू यू हैव ऑब्जेक्शन इन टेकिंग हिज मनी? हेलो, कहीं कोर्ट में पैसा लेने के लिए जज जबरदस्त नहीं करते है। उसका काम मल्लैया किधर है, नीरव मोदी किधर है, सबको पकड़ के पैसा लेके आना। मुझे क्या पूछा? डू यू हैव ऑब्जेक्शन इन टेकिंग दिस मनी? एंड ट्रस्ट मी, आई सेड नो। एंड द जजमेंट वाज 3 words: accept this money. The amount was 350 crores, single check, Kotak Mahindra Bank. The next day when it got listed, it was $500 million, and the Madrasi company is such a powerful company. 2016, April 9th, I got listed. Unfortunately, did I use this word so far? I lost my wife. Just 50 days before IPO, I lost her for grade 4 pancreatic cancer. I told I didn't want to marry. I told, of course I have subsequently not told anything. I must tell you, she was the backbone of the entire journey. मैंने जो भी कंडीशन बोला, पूरा कंडीशन निभाया, उसके ऊपर भी निभाया। जब भी मैंने बोला रिसाइन कर दिया, उसने बोला मैं भी नहीं जाऊंगी। That was her philosophy. It was not the धमकी। जब भी 1 साल रिसिग्नेशन का बाद पूछा, मैं तुम्हारा पगार के ऊपर मैं कॉन्फिडेंस लेके आया था, तू क्यों रिसाइन किया? उसने बोला, you know you will win. I also know you will win. But I only know without me you can't win. That's the power of that lady. She was the one who made me MSc, made me PhD, taught me Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, and trust me, she made me scientist, entrepreneur, and a storyteller. Please give a round of applause to that most powerful lady. So, now listed company. I lost my wife, I lost my interest, I didn't want to run the company. But then again, I know if you go and tell I want to sell it 20% less, they have come to me 20% more. So चुपचाप चला रहा था. तब तक कोविड आ गया. कोविड आया, फर्स्ट प्राइवेट लेबोरेटरी इन द कंट्री इन द लिस्ट ऑफ गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, प्राइवेट अप्रूव लेबोरेटरी फॉर RT-PCR वेलुमणि का था, थायरोकेयर था. पूरा हिंदुस्तान में मेरा कलेक्शन सेंटर इतना था. I had a capacity of 400 tests a night. Within 10 months, I made 40,000 tests a night. Which means 1 crore rupee per day turnover became 2 crore rupee turnover per day. Which means my share price has gone up from somewhere 450 rupees to 1400 rupee. And that time somebody wanted to buy my company. I thought this is the right time. It is like a cricketer for whom England series failed, South Africa series failed. He went to his team to Australia, 5 matches, 5 centuries, 5th match, last ball, 6 sixer चाहिए था, पूरा सिक्सर उड़ाया. और जब भी मैन ऑफ द मैच, मैन ऑफ द सीरीज अवार्ड था, डिक्लेयर कर दिया, I am retiring from cricket. Exactly what is that I did. I got my value, I set the value, and I got the value. जब भी वो लोग आया था, मैंने बोला CMP plus 20%, current market price plus 20%. They told, sir, CMP, no. अकेला बैठकर 100 minutes में डील खत्म किया, exit, single largest exit in the healthcare industry. जब भी मैं decision लेता हूँ, ऐसा decision लेता हूँ, trust me, the punchline, there is nothing known as right decision. Take a decision and make it right. So my exit became a very powerful exit, and people in the entire country are wondering, अरे ये आदमी को कैसा पता था ये पीक है. Trust me, 1400 rupees per share में मैं कंपनी भेजा 2 साल पहले, आज उसका शेयर वैल्यू 450, not 1400. समझ गया? That's the power of the journey. I did it in my own style. हम किसी से डरते नहीं हैं. मैं जब भी मेरा उम्र 16 था, तभी एक पिक्चर देखा था, हम किसी से कम नहीं. मैं तब से सोचता था, हम किसी से भी कम नहीं. I want all of you to understand. You need to have confidence. You need to have courage. Knowledge gives you courage. Focus gives you knowledge. So focus makes you most powerful person in any industry. कभी देखा क्या मद्रासी brand all over the country as a national brand? Scientist, entrepreneur बनते हुए देखा क्या? Mathematician, pathology business में disrupt करते हुए देखा क्या? ये सब इसीलिए कि I could focus and I could create a great journey. Why I have exited, there is not a story for this audience, because you must first become successful, then you should think of exit. And I have exited. I have now got embarking into a new journey, Velumani 2.0. I am not going to become one more entrepreneur, one more business. I have started an ambitious project called Scale a Zero. Scale a Zero means identify people who are doing 10 to 20 crores turnover, help them to add one more zero, that is 100 to 200 crore turnover, journey with them. So far I motivated employees. I wish to motivate entrepreneurs. And I am not a gynecologist. I am not a pediatrician. So 10 crore is must for me to operate. So this is my platform. This is what I want to do. I have already signed up for 5 companies, and I'm going to do that. पहला 10 crore तक आ जाओ, उसके बाद वेलुमनी को याद रखो. I will certainly make you very powerful. My ability is scaling. And let me give the punchline for the evening. I did a business in diagnostics. Now I am good at diagnosing business. In business, whatever can go wrong, I can diagnose. As I said, if somebody wants to ask a question, come here. I have some 10-15 minutes to answer those questions. Come and stand here line. जहां मैं खड़ा रहता हूं वहीं से लाइन शुरू होता है. Right. Thank you very much. It was wonderful to talking to you. And let me give the punchline for the evening. For every successful man, there is a lady behind. And for every failed man, there are many ladies behind. And I was fortunate, I had two ladies behind me. One was my mother until I was 25. She kept my intestine alive. Then my wife, for whom I was everything. She felt I am the universe for her. And punchline here, one more is, if your spouse trusts you, your energy is 10x. And if the spouse doubts you, your energy is 0.1x. So it's very important that you get the support of the spouse. So as I said, two women were behind my success, and that makes me to feel, to conclude, if men are successful, families prosper, and if women are successful, societies prosper. So make sure that a mother around you, a sister around you, a wife around you, everybody is supported, because women's power is immense. Help them to achieve that. Come on guys, you can ask me questions.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. And keep the question shorter than my answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, myself, Dr. Anup Patki. Sir, I and my wife, she's a cosmetologist, I'm a surgeon. So we have a hospital here in Surat. So what I wanted to know is, how do you scale? Like initially, how do you hire your first 10 employees which you hired? आपने बोला कि हर चीज आप एक्सपर्ट नहीं हो सकते, तो जैसे कुछ चीजों के लिए आपने कुछ बंदे मार्केटिंग के लिए अलग रख लिया.
राइट, सवाल समझ गया.
राइट सर.
फर्स्ट एम्प्लॉई आएगा, एम्प्लॉई को जिताओ. एम्प्लॉई नहीं जीता, आप नहीं जीता. सो दिस वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कितना कम पगार में वो काम करेगा करके हम सोचते हैं, नहीं है, क्योंकि सास भी एक दिन बहू थी. सो जितना पगार डिजर्व्ड है उतना पगार देना है. Want to listen to one more punchline?
Please, sir.
If you don't love your wife, your neighbor will. And if you don't love your employee, your competitor will. So you have to love your employee. Answer number one, question number. Second, make a system which will run on its own. Medical doctors feel that they only can do that thing that well. अब scale कैसा करेगा? Scale करना है तो create a system which is idiot proof and make it scalable. So system बना सकता है तो scale कर सकता है. नहीं तो 10 करोड़ कमाओ, टर्नओवर में 5 करोड़ प्रॉफिट रहता है. मेडिकल बिजनेस मुझे मालूम है, तो चुपचाप सो जाओ. आई एम वेरी ऑनेस्टली टेलिंग यू, मैं स्केलेबल बिजनेस मेरे हाथ में था तो मैं स्केल अप किया. मैं पूरा पैथोलॉजी माइक्रोबायोलॉजी करता तो मैं स्केल अप नहीं करता था, सिर्फ बायोकेमिस्ट्री किया. मैकडोनल्ड मसाला डोसा बनाता तो स्केल अप नहीं होता था, सिर्फ बर्गर बनाया.
Right, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Thank you so much.
Sir, in your experience about the health tech sector, what are the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make, or what things do health tech entrepreneurs don't understand?
They price too much. India is not a country where कुछ भी price में कुछ भी बिकेगा. And I must also tell you, pricing is very important. In a pyramid of economy, make 10 slices. You can never cover more than 3 slices. Which 3 slices you want to cover, you cover. And that slice has profit, high margin, comfort zone, ambience liking. But where is the bottom? It is Narendra Modi's business, don't get into it. The middle of the business, pyramid, if you price it fair, do a good quality service. Mind you, people will come to you only for 3 things, only 3 things, quality, cost and speed. Full stop. Bak karega to kaam nahi hota hai. If you don't have a quality, the same patient will not come second time. Cost तुम ज़्यादा रखा तो avoid कर देगा. Speed नहीं रखा तो लोग आपको मानेगा नहीं है. क्वालिटी, कास्ट एंड स्पीड, benchmark it, improve it, have it unique. Mine was the only laboratory operated only in the night. हम दिन में काम नहीं करता था क्योंकि मुझे सुबह 8 बजे रिपोर्ट देना है. Newspaper was collecting news only in the day, printing only in the night. I was collecting specimen only in the day, testing only in the night. पंचलाइन, वो मत करो जो पड़ोसी कर रहा है, क्योंकि फिर आप वही होगा जो पड़ोसी हुआ है. Very, very important. Don't copy the neighbor. I am sorry, I will put a lot of punch and emotion. I might not answer straight to your question, but I want to make people to understand a few things which work.
Thank you, sir. Myself, Ashish. और जैसे as you said that you wanted to, now you are on 2.0 journey. So similar like that, I really appreciate and inspired by what you said. And I also represent a group of 2,400 entrepreneurs who are very small to medium skills, not maybe in your 10 CR plus range, but maybe 5 lakhs to almost 200 crores.
Come to the question.
Yeah. So for them, as a, like say I represent them, so what is a basic thing that we can do on such a huge platform, like in 2,000 plus entrepreneurs are there, some message we need to give them, that what we should do as an entrepreneur for these small classes even?
Right. MSME have problem, severe problem. I'll tell you what exactly is the problem. Right? Money is a poison. But to tell that, you must at least have $100 million. So I can afford to tell it.
Okay.
Number one. Number two, when they reach a 25 crore, 50 crore turnover, they become victim of their own money. Hello? They become victim of their own money. Tell me, money and honey sound similar?
Yeah.
Honey is collected by honeybee.
Yes.
Money is collected by moneybee.
Yes.
If honeybee falls in honey, what happens?
She dies.
So is moneybee.
Okay.
Trust me, I have $650 million check. I got a single check. लेकिन अभी तक कल मुंबई में आप मुझे राजधानी पकड़ना था, लोकल ट्रेन पकड़ के एक फोटो निकाल के ट्वीट किया, वो वायरल हो गया. Billionaire is traveling in the second class local, right?
Yeah.
Trust me, पैसा मराठीमध्ये सांगतो, ऐकून घ्या. पैसा खिसात मनात नाही. It should not get into your head.
Yeah, right.
It should be in your pocket. So I am seeing MSMEs, all of them having already a car which I have still not bought.
Good.
So be frugal. Trust me, 2 words you people should remember for today's talk. One is focus. Did I express it correctly?
Yes.
Second thing is frugal. My mother was extremely frugal. नहीं तो 10 लीटर दूध की पैसा से पूरा बच्चे को मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी में पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट कैसा करता. कभी मेरा मदर किसी से 1 पैसा उधार नहीं लिया था. My wife was extremely frugal. 10 साल पगार में मेरा और मेरा बीवी का दोनों की पगार एक ही अकाउंट में जाता था. वो सिर्फ अपनी पगार यूज करती थी, मेरा पगार टच नहीं किया 10 साल. That became the base for doing business. Now my children are extremely frugal. Which means what? Frugality is the most powerful way of living. आम किसी से इसलिए नहीं डरते हैं कि हमें कभी कंगाल होने के लिए रास्ता ही नहीं है. I use this question to express all of you. Please make sure money is wisely spent. Don't just fake it. You know one thing where people lose money? They want to impress the neighbor. Anyhow, neighbor never becomes impressed. Your paisa gone. So take care of that. But MSMEs का और एक मैसेज है. 90% of the MSMEs दुकान 9 बजे खोलता है, शाम को 5 बजे बंद करता है. All their machines are standing in the night. If the machine runs 24/7, they will make more profits. I want to mentor MSMEs. 50 लोग मिला तो बुलाओ, मैं सूरत आऊंगा.
और सर मैं आपको 12 अगस्त को बुलाना चाहता हूँ. There would be 2,000 plus people SMEs.
Please work on it. I can energize people. I want to give back to the society in terms of motivation, in terms of creating an energy in them. हम किसी से
कम नहीं.
काम नहीं.